next guest we have in the studio right now, we've been looking high and low. There was a time this man literally changed the game, and overnight everyone was biting this man's style, stealing his wave, if you will. Everybody, give it up for Mike Jones.
Hey, how y'all doing? Hey. How y'all doing, baby?
What up, Mike Jones?
Man, how you been, man? How you doing, man?
I've been doing good, man. I guess the elephant in the room, the first question is, where have you been?
You know, it's crazy. You know, that's the name of the album, Where's Mike Jones? So it's only right I answer all those questions, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And really get more in detail to it. But I think when I came out in the beginning, a lot of people want to know who is Mike Jones. So it was only right for me to call it Who Is. Now, because of the politics and all the success and everything that I've seen so fast, I learned so much, and I got so much to give back to the game and put them on game with. So it's only right I come back with the Where's Mike Jones. You know? Yeah,
man, because when you first came out, I remember it like vividly, man. It was, there was, I think, who was out back then? Like 50 was the biggest thing.
And you know what, Craig? We were just talking about this in the car.
Were you? Okay, this is good then. This is good. Because it was like 50 Cent. He ran hip hop back then.
Real talk.
Then all of a sudden, we start hearing these Swisher House cats.
Real talk.
And the one that really blasted it off was you.
Man,
and then the Chopped and Screwed came in, the low tempo beats came in. You guys had your moment for sure. And I'm assuming it has to be a little bit more difficult in Houston because it's like you can't walk to Interscope or you can't walk to whatever
that's what
label.
I'm saying. Like, just imagine if we had all those labels in our city. Like California, salute to Cali, LA, man, it's like capital. You see that passing by. You see y'all got so much. If you make the right song, you can catch an Uber and go to the meeting. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's big for us. Like, so we had to learn how to believe in us where we at. And we start really doing that and start, like, really valuing the independent. You know what I'm saying?
What was that scene like 03, 04, Houston, Texas? Were you guys all kind of doing things together as far as, like, you and Paul Wall, the Chameleonaires, the Slim Thugs?
I mean, everybody was doing their own thing. It's like right now, everybody doing their own thing. But we would come together and do a song or two here, or a song or two here. But you got your own thing, but we'll come together and do a podcast here and there.
Right.
And it just so happened that one part, you got your own thing, but we'll come together and do a podcast here and there.
Right.
And it just so happened that one podcast that had all of us on it that represent LA, whether you on this side of Cali, you on this side, but it still say LA. And everybody grabbed that one, and that's the one everybody identify us with. So every time they see me, what Paul, what Slim, or every time they see them, what Mike, well, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how y'all came to see us, you know. But everybody in the 03, 04 era, they been knew we was separated. They been knew we was individually self-made grinders and doing our own thing. Slim booked over here, Mike booked over here, Paul over here, Cam over here, Flip over here. It just was so much going on.
Forgot about Flip. Flip had some songs too, man.
We can't forget about real legends in the city that's independently doing it. You know what I'm saying? And there was a lot of other people too that was boom, boom, boom. So everybody was shining. You know what I'm saying? And then when we seen a 50 Cent do it, we knew he was doing it from the mixtapes. And then we knew he had Eminem, it was Drake, but he still was jamming and he still had the grind. So it's like, hey, that's the next level, y'all. That's how we gotta. You know, we doing it, but we ain't doing it until we do it like that. You know what I'm saying? So we had to get it on the screen, and 05 was when I think they finally felt what we was trying to do for the longest and trying to rep for the longest. And that's when I was just really like, okay, now that I'm on this scene and now that I'm finally here, I'm not just going to say, I just want to pop a bottle. I ain't wanted to do no stupid shit. I want to really leave people with a message that they can still remember. And that's why people still mess with me to this day, because back then, songs like Flossing was songs that people still can hold on to, you know what I'm saying?
And I feel like, where did that marketing come from? Like the Who is Mike Jones, the phone number, because till this day, I was like, I got Mike Jones coming in. And then what did everybody say? Who?
I mean, honestly, a part of it came from just rejection. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like I can give you a 1, 2, 3 of how, like, here's how to do it. Like, I mean, for one, I go to a DJ, hey, how you doing, man? My name Mike Jones. Who? Like, who? I'm like, Mike Jones, bro. I'm trying to get you to check out my music. Who? I'm like, Mike Jones, man. I ain't like, you acting like you a biggie or something. Nah, bro, I'm just saying I'm Mike Jones. Who? So you being funny with me.
Right.
And at that time, when nobody saying, like, how did you do it? How did you come up with the Mike Jones? Like, wasn't nobody giving a fuck at that time. It was just everybody making fun of me. So only person I had was my grandmother as my support system. RIP, she gone now. So I come home hot, pissed off sometimes. And I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why they don't see what I'm seeing or feel what I'm feeling, you know?
Right.
And she was like, don't worry about that. You know what happened? You know, and I tell her. And she be like, don't worry about that. You know, just throw it back in their face. Mm-hmm. First it was negative, and then I had to turn it to a positive. So they saying, I'm saying Mike Jones, they being funny. Now I'm finna throw it in their face. So I kept saying it. And now it's a brand. It's a household name. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you how I knew you were cracking back in the day, all right? And don't be mad at me, all right? Because back in the day, you might have wanted to whip my ass for this, right? All right? But now it's 2018, so we can talk about this. So me and my boy, you know, we were super broke back in the day. So our side hustle was selling T-shirts.
Right, we all was.
Yup. So we would take like rappers, athletes, whoever, put them on a T-shirt, right?
Right.
And we sold a couple with like Jordan on there. Sorry, Jordan. You know, some Kanye shirts, whoever was cracking back then.
Right.
But once we pressed up those Mike Jones T-shirts,
yeah.
we had eBay going for $35 a pop. Mike Jones, $35 a pop.
It's all good, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even say too much numbers, but by me being able to let everybody like y'all make y'all numbers, I was able to low-key make mine, and everybody was good. And it was just something to let me know that everybody F with it.
Yep.
So I couldn't be mad at a bootlegger, because it's like, of course, I want you to support me, bro. Like I do, but it's like at the same time, look at all the people that press up stuff to give out for free.
Yep.
Because you're trying to get people to listen to you. You're trying to get them to pay attention to your craft, to your style. So once they like it and pay attention to it, it's kind of gift and a curse. Everybody can't afford it. Everybody can't. If I got to pay out of getting this blunt or getting this album or getting this gas or getting it, I feel you. But if you still picking me to jam me and riding to me and eventually going to spend money with me by getting a feature, doing a show down the line, you all good with me, bro.
And I feel like you were kind of like a precursor to the future, because shortly after, the whole game changed up anyway. And it's like, everybody's giving out the music for free now.
Yeah, but see, at that time, that's why I'm saying it, like, before they even changed it in the game like that, I already was trying to be 100 to the people. Whether it was me giving you my number so you don't get like hit with a fake Mike Jones show. Oh, he a gimme, bro. He just want to give out his number. He want to be.
So that was really your number.
Yeah, but people took it a whole nother way. But I was just trying to, man, I'm finally on. Let me protect my people. That's really got me in this space. So when people say, man, you're a legend. Thank you, because y'all got me here.
And you
know what I'm
put
saying?
the whole city on the map, to be honest. I mean, I know UGK and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
I mean, see, and that's the thing. See, like, when I was coming up, it wasn't no ego in me to show love to UGK.
Right.
It wasn't no ego in me to show love to Face. Like, man, Face, Bun B. Like, it wasn't no ego to me. But in this era, when I got, okay, I'm going to keep pushing. You might have kids, you might not. But you ain't going to stop it, but it's just disappointing. You know what I'm saying?
So what happened to the 281-330-8004? Does that number still work?
Man, not now, but when it was working, like, I was really giving the number out to the fans so they would never have to get booked to a fake Mike Jones show. Because again,
so that was really like your number. That wasn't like a promotional.
No,
you were really answering it.
That was really my number.
Damn.
Because it really was at first. It was 281-455-1858. That's the number I had at first. But I had it, and it was under like singular, like a cheap company. But the bill was so high, like my brother put me on to Nextel at the time before they got to Sprint. And I had got the 281-330-8004. It was unlimited outgoing, incoming. So there was no reason why I couldn't still pay my phone bill.
Right.
My phone bill now is high. But the companies was like, it's too much traffic coming to that phone. You gotta understand this. There's nothing you gotta understand. There's nothing you gotta understand. Like them big companies like Sprint and all them, when stuff comes to your phone, they have to pay like 50 cents for every income that comes to your phone.
I didn't know that.
But,
so you're taking money from them.
But it's not really a big deal if you paying a $200 phone bill.
Right.
And we paying 50 cents for every time that's coming to your phone. It's not really too much. But when you got Mike Jones got 40,000 calls a day coming in, we coming out too much money to even keep this here going, even though he on a $200 a month plan.
How many calls would you get, like, in a day, I guess?
40,000, 50,000 a day.
Woo!
Yeah. Like I can show you YouTube links where people calling on top of calling. And then
I'm assuming once you answer a call, the other line's ringing as soon as.
I don't know where it's from, but it was just to me that's love.
Yeah,
I created something that's jumping.
And people still know the phone number to this day.
Yeah, man.
All right, so this is my other question, Mike Jones. Yeah. Share with everyone your new phone number so we can call you.
Now I got a new movement. I got a new movement. It's not like now. I think when I gave out the phone number, it was just for me to come up with a way, like a business card for people to always get in touch with me. Now social media didn't change and upgraded and stuff, so people can always know that I'm 100. I stuck my neck out to give out the number before Soulja Boy did it, before other rappers started doing it. So I already got validated in that point. Now I'm trying to come back and give the game some more game and trying to give them this movement called Money Train. And Money Train is really just a label that's giving game, and it's a label. Of course, we got good music, but this not no label that's gonna be beefing at each other in 10 years because your paperwork wasn't right, or no, we giving each other game, and they understand it from what I've been through, so they can understand the game.
That's what's up, and that's what we need more of too.
I mean, that's what
I'm
saying.
How does Mike Jones see this hip hop game in 2018 now? Because now this is a whole new landscape.
I mean, it's really like. To me, it's like a drive-through. It's like Wendy's. Like you drive through, you order what you want. As long as you can pay for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You want the number 2, you pay for it. You want the number 5, you pay for it. Like it ain't creatively up to the creators no more.
Well, that was a dope thing too. It's like you didn't sound like Paul Wall. Paul Wall didn't sound like Slim Thug.
We both was holding cups up, so it wasn't lean. Trust me, you know what I'm saying? I'm jumping on his songs, he jumping on my songs, but we respecting each other's boundaries to not take his craft or he take mine. Just like him saying, Paul, wait, nigga, what you doing? What you doing, bro? Like,
we knew Paul Wall for the grills. That was Paul Wall's thing.
And you knew me for what you knew me for. And
see, some girls might be watching or listening. So he put that bass in his voice. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, ladies? You know what I'm saying?
He play all instruments, man. He a fool with it. He's small, but he do big things.
Oh, yeah? What do you play?
Man, everything, guitar, bass guitar, trumpet, French horn, everything.
Oh, so
drums.
a real producer then.
Yeah.
Serious.
Okay.
Serious. And what's crazy is we've been rocking for a long time, and we really were just developing the music. Because again, I love the game. I respect the game.
Right.
It ain't just, I can just upload it now? And Mike Jones just woke up and doing 3,000 songs a month. He just took it over crazy. No, I respect the game. I'm still not going to come out until it makes sense, until it's right. Because I respect y'all, I respect myself. So we've been building, got over 300-400 records ready to go. And we finally came out with 3 grams. Me, Slim Thug, and the artists that we got with us on the Money Train. And we put it out, and it already got like 800,000 streams on Spotify, no label. It already got, it's already on its own, no video.
Yeah.
So we about to now do the video for that, and me and him just came up with Sauce. He made the beat, I came with Sauce. We got another Money Train artist on that. 3.2 million on SoundCloud, and it's shooting up on Spotify.
Now, what is sauce? Like, if I wanted to have some sauce, what would I need? Like, what does that require?
You gotta be born with it. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? And even if you ain't born with it, you gotta learn it. You know what I'm saying? It's just really just...
So it's just a swag, just...
Yeah, you just got it, man. You know what I'm saying? You got it. And when you really hear the record, you will understand it. You will really catch it. It's just really just something that... A good feeling. You know what I'm saying? You might get your check and be like, hey, I got the sauce. You know what I'm saying?
Every other Friday, I'm like, hey.
I got the sauce. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got it. Like, you might you feel me, gave somebody a magic touch and helped out somebody that really needs something. Hey, I was a magic touch. You know what I'm saying? Sauce. You know, hey, that's what's up, sauce.
All right, you know what? Let's do some sauce questions, Houston edition. All right, check this out. I just thought of this right now. All right, so I got you, I got Paul Wall, I got Slim Thug,
okay,
I got Chameleonaire.
Okay.
All right, we're all in the parking lot.
Okay.
Everyone got their whip out.
Okay.
Back in 2004, because I know you guys were heavy on those cars.
Okay.
Back in 2004, who had the illest whip? Who had the whip you just pull up and it's like, oh, okay, you win?
I say 2004, I would have gave it to Slim. I say 2004, Slim was on it.
What do you have? What do you have?
He had a few whips. He had the Bentley, he had the Cadillac. He was on it. Ooh. 2004, he was on it.
Did they have the big rims though? The real big?
I mean, we was all swangers. Everybody was swangers. Like 2004, he was on it. You know what I'm saying? 2004, yeah, that was the year I gave it to him.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
There you have it. Slim Thug.
Yeah, 2004 going down.
That's the only sauce question I could think of. Nah, man, it's okay. So we got the single sauce, but I'm assuming there's an album.
Where's Mike Jones? You know what I'm saying? We got a mixtape we put out in 2015 called Money Train, just introducing the foundation. And it did like 1 million streams on all platforms, all mixtapes, you know, that pill, everything, all combined. And now we're working on Money Train Reloaded. I tell everybody, it's almost like Wayne with Young Money. Like, everybody was still waiting on Carter 3, but Wayne was trying to give everybody Young Money.
Right.
And we was like, we don't want no Drake, we don't want no Nicki, we want Wayne, you know what I'm saying? But he still took it in within him to look out for his team while he still had that leverage while he did, and look at what it did.
Exactly. He ended up being right. All of us ended up being wrong.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, but it's cool. Like, he get more of the love, even though he's going through so much now, he's still highly respected for taking that risk and going hard at a time he could have played it safe. Like, man, you tripping. I got to keep, doing me. I got to keep, So now it's like we want to see if Drake would do it to somebody else, or if somebody gonna do it to somebody else, because anybody can shine. But are you gonna show love while you shining?
And I feel like at the end of the day, that's the real boss move too, because it's like, you know what I'm saying?
That's why I say Wayne King, man. To me he king because he didn't have to step down. He didn't have to step down to, it take a real boss to say, you know what, I'm finna give you this game so you can be better than me. Because if I didn't feel that I want you to be better than me, I could have kept you where you was. And good luck. Because Wayne already here. Like, you following what I'm saying?
And then that kind of like kept him hot too, and like it helped him, and he helped somebody else. So it was good all the way around.
It was love. It was respect, man. And so when he had to sit down, it's all on you, Drizzy.
All right, well, I'm trying to give you a ticket for the Money Train.
Hey, all aboard. And see, a part of this train, man, we show love. We ain't no haters. You know what I'm saying? I salute Young Money. I salute Wayne. But we know what we doing. You know what I'm saying? We ain't no greedy guys. We out here trying to do us, gonna do us. And we just grinding. You know what I'm saying?
I got 2 more questions. This one I always ask to everyone who comes through. Especially you being from Houston. This is going to be dope. Who are your top 5, dead or alive, man? Top 5 rappers of all time?
Man, I have to say Biggie, number 1.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And the reason I say Biggie, you know what I'm saying, because for him, he didn't have the image that everybody was supposed to, quote unquote, have to make it. You know how right now you got to look like this, you got to be like this, you got to, you know what I'm saying? And for him to show success, even though he didn't have what you supposed to have, man, that's boss. That's, you know what I'm saying? And he was like spitting his problems, but still showed you that them problems still got solved. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't even want to tell you their problems. I just woke up and I'm about, but you might just then got kicked out. You know what I'm saying? We don't even know what's going on with you. Every time you show us, but you got some artists you got to respect because they opened up and let you feel their pain. So when they rise and get successful, you happy for them because you know a part of them, if that makes sense.
Nah, totally makes sense.
Yeah. So that's just how I look at it. That's just how I do it. Everything me and Strong do, we just try to be organic with it. Like, we got so much music, we ain't even trying to flood you. Right. But we know when the time come back, you'll be like, man, why y'all didn't tell me y'all had sauce? And why y'all didn't tell me y'all? Man, bro, we just, it's a lot. But we respect what you do, and we just working the proper channels to where when it come back around, we all got video, so it's all recorded. Right, and we just want to say, I told you so. You know what I'm saying? We out here. And
that's actually, like, real game you're giving out right now, too, because you talk about the right timing, and I think patience is everything in this game. And a lot of artists need to learn, like, being patient. You
gotta be patient now. You can't win nothing. And everybody who we look at that is successful had to go through effed up times and had to be patient and believing in themselves even during those times. So you can interview anybody that's on top, but if they lying to you and never tell you they bottoms, what you listening to them for? You know what I'm saying?
But were you even ready for that? Like, because I feel like once that's still tipping, like really hit, was it just like, one day, okay, I'm independent grinding, I'm local, everybody messes with me, but then the next day it's just like, out of here. Like, what was that like? How do you even handle that? Like, how do people even like treat you differently or talk to you differently?
But a part of it, I ain't gonna say cheating, but a part of it, we kind of had like a guide list. Again, we was cool with 50. You know what I'm saying? And 50 was on, and 50 was staying in tune to what was on too. You see what I'm saying? Man, them Texas boys, he was out there effing with us too. So he eventually put me on his tour, the Massacre Tour. I went from doing 6 days to 22 days because we shut that bitch down. You know what I'm saying? So he merged and showed love from New York to Texas. It eventually came, but before it came, he recognized them Texas niggas doing their thing, and we recognized that New York motherfucker up there killing it. So to answer your question, he was doing it at a level bigger than us, so we weren't satisfied where we was at. We trying to get like that. Okay, it's time for us to, So when Still Tipping came, we trying to get it like it's your birthday.
Mm-hmm.
You know, man, Mike Jones, we love you. Yeah, appreciate that, boy. We love, but we still got more work to do. We trying to get like that because we saw something, a template of what you're supposed to do as far as like grinding and success-wise to get it there. And you know what I'm saying? We came out the gate and did good out the gate.
That's what it is.
No cosign. That's what I'm saying. See, if I had a cosign,
oh man, that could be even bigger.
If I had a cosign, if I had a cosign, if I would have had Eminem, if I would have had a cosign, nigga, I probably did 7 million. I would have did 8 million.
Man, people don't even know what that feels like to sell that many albums no more,
out
man.
the gate, bro. No help, though. Out the gate, no help. First time. Hey, who is this fat dude? Who is this fat chubby dude? K already was surfaced.
Yeah.
And then Job came down there and got him. But then after that, Ghetto Boys. And then after that,
I can't tell you no, and I can't tell you nobody before Ghetto Boys.
And that's what I'm trying to get to. So it's like it was just a void.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So now when it finally came back to, you know what, hey y'all, I know you busy, but let's just come together and just do something and just represent the city. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to be together 24/7 like sardines. But hey, we fuck with each other. Let's just put it together. And we put it together and we did the video, and with 04, it was out a whole year. We knew it was a hood hit, region hit, but when the labels came on it, that's when it became a national.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yup.
And it was,
I remember it, man.
Okay,
like,
okay.
I remember it.
Yeah, that's when it was huge.
Really remember it.
That's when I knew the power of what the labels really can do.
Yep.
You know,
and you had the whole game switching up their style.
Whole game.
Jermaine Dupri was just here. I remember when Grills came out, though. Jermaine, you wasn't rapping like that before Grills. He wasn't rapping over beats like that before Grills. Like,
we changed it for that moment, and we changed it and made people have to. I ain't saying that to do what we do, but just acknowledge us, bro. Acknowledge that, hey, we do mean something. We ain't saying that we Cali. We ain't saying we New York. We know y'all the 2 biggest in the United States. We understand that. And we respect that. But at the same time, man, hey, we doing something down here too.
Yep. And you guys made such a big splash with it, though. It's that even, from the West Coast to the East Coast down south, we all had to take a piece of that. Yeah. To be in the game back then. It was because it was so undeniable. Yeah. Like, so.
And we weren't even tripping when y'all did it because we were just so happy to finally get acknowledged and discovered because we been knew y'all was the OGs and New York was the OGs, but a lot of people just really didn't take the South serious off what we can do. I think really when Juvenile really came with that you the one with the MT, that's when it's okay, who that is? Juvenile? Yeah. And that's when the South started really opening up. Shout out to Juvenile and Cash Money. That's when the South really started coming. And then Wayne, and then, the South, Louisiana. The South started having a stable stand-up. And then everybody else who from different places had to come and respect what was going on in the South. You know what I'm saying?
Well, hey, Mike Jones, it's good to have you back in the game, man. Like, it's always...
Man, I appreciate you, man.
It's always love. Anytime you got to use our platform for something, feel free to come through, man.
I just want everybody to make sure y'all go on Google or go on YouTube and just type in Mike Jones sauce.
Get that sauce.
Man, get that sauce, man. Once you get that sauce, you're going to be able to drip. You're going to be able to do it the right way. You can type in Mike Jones 3 grams. You know what I'm saying? That means something like after a long day, you got to pat yourself on the back. Roll up 3 grams, baby. Spark up.
See, now you speaking my language, Mike Jones.
I already got the record for you.
Now you speaking my language.
I got the record for you, baby. 3 grams. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm talking about.
All right, hold on. My last question. When we rolling up 3 grams, we doing the Swisher, we doing the backwood, or we doing the paper?
Swisher.
Oh, see, this is why I fuck with Mike Jones. Oh,
hey. And see,
there we
the
go.
Song say 3 grams, I'm a Swisher, nigga. Went from being broke to being a rich nigga. I said 3 grams, I'm a Swisher, nigga. Went from being broke to being a rich nigga. From the bottom to the top.
That's what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
And on that note, Mike Jones, Sauce, the single available everywhere.
Strong
Get that.
It's
your boy Noah Ayala, 93.5 KDAY.
Whoop, whoop.
Hey, can we get a pic of you right here?
Come on. I got them all on me. I just bust a chick now, bout the flex, pull up with finesse, now she all on me. Got her panties wet, I ain't bust a sweat, I ain't hit it yet, but still she all on me. I just bust a chick now, bout the flex, pull up with finesse.